My hair is now getting to the point where it's so big it doesn't even fit in frame. Or that just might be how I set the camera up. Hey Spuds, how's it going? It's Jamie, welcome back to another video. First video on the channel, I don't know, but welcome either way. I'm very glad to have you here, and we're here today with a classic. Oh yes, been doing a couple new topics on the channel, but today it is not brand new. I don't know why I keep saying brand new like that. It is a good old classic of bad women's anatomy. We just had good trans anatomy, I think that was before this video. Get very confused about my own video scheduling. Anyway, bad women's anatomy. This is where people just don't understand. I say people, men just don't understand women. Not how women work, misogyny, all of that stuff. Just not being very nice and saying very strange things about women. As I say in all of these videos, it's called Bad Women's Anatomy, but I also recognise that not all women have the same anatomy. Trans women have different anatomy to cis women. There's variances within trans and cis women. So this is not trying to exclude any woman based on anatomy. It's just some very interesting takes that are being made about people because they are women. So yeah, that's where we're coming at for this one. Oh yeah, let's go. Men, how would you react to your girlfriend gaining 30 pounds in 1 year? I'm already uncomfortable with the question. Like, the question in of itself is very odd. This answer, though, depends where. If it's boobs, arse or thighs, then hell yes. If stomach or teeth, then hell no. One, that is making the very wrong assumption that people can pick and choose where they gain weight based on somebody's preference. Very strange. Also very strange to have some kind of preference. But then also that you can somehow gain 30 pounds in your teeth. That you can gain any kind of weight in your teeth. I feel like the only weight that you could change with your teeth is if you got dentures when you did not have teeth, or braces that would add a little bit of weight to the mouth area, but I do not understand how one could possibly add weight to their teeth. Oh, would you still love your girlfriend if she gained weight? Well, only if she happened to gain weight specifically where I would actually like her to gain weight. Oh, no. Uncomfortable. No. I might break up with my boyfriend because he believed this. Misogynatomy. Interesting. Misogynatomy. Love it. I mean, I don't love that. It's a funny combining of words. My boyfriend and I live on the coast in Florida, so we go boating and to the beach often. We were supposed to go to a group hangout between our friends this weekend, but when I got my period, it is debilitating. Normally, he is so attentive, but he seemed agitated when I told him it would coincide with that weekend. That is when he hit me with it. He said, "You control this with your emotions. You can hold the emotions that cause this off until after this weekend." Do you really think if she could control debilitating periods in any way, she would have them? Why would you think that somebody would control it to not have it on like a friend's outing weekend, but then would be fine to just have it at another time by choice if it's debilitating and very painful? And then also just the belief that people have any control over things like periods with their emotions. With their emotions, oh my god. I was absolutely shocked. I've never heard this even though it is fake. My boyfriend is still acting convinced that I can control my period by regulating my emotions. I would dump him. He does not seem ready to have a girlfriend. That's disgusting. Real women don't fart nor poop. What do you think they do? You think it just comes out like a perfect little ice cube from their mouth? How do people have this belief? Do you know what that means? Real women just don't exist. There is no such thing as a real woman, because if real women do not fart or poo, then that is just not something that can happen, so therefore there are no real women. Oh. New Florida Republicans have introduced a bill, oh dear, to ban girls from talking about their periods in school. It's part of their new anti-woke agenda. You know when people throw around the word like woke? They're just using that as some kind of trendy word to describe people who are more progressive and open-minded and liberal. Like, that's what it is. Okay, if that makes me woke, then yeah, I'm woke. And that's not a bad thing. And being anti-woke is just being a butthole. So you want to ban girls from talking about their periods in school? Oh, is this real? Like, it's a news article, it's USA Today. Florida GOP bill would ban girls from talking about their periods in school. Do you know, even if it's fake, the fact that I'm having to question it shows that these similar kind of things are starting to pop up, and it's just, oh, so uncomfortable. Clever uses for Vicks Vapor Rub we never thought of. Vicks Vapor Rub. You get some on your fingers. I do not like Vapor Rub. Oh no. I think it's because it only ever comes out when you have a cold, so as soon as I smell it, I'm like, I'm ill. Horrible. And they're suggesting that you rub it on underwear. No. I'm pretty sure that would burn. I don't know why that would even have a benefit. Even if it didn't hurt, I cannot see that having any kind of benefit. Please do not put Vapor Rub there. Girls who pee hella loud. Are you in there frying pork chops or something with that big horse So some people are now even commenting and shaming the sound that some women make when they pee. Excuse me? I mean, it's like dudes who stand up to pee. Are you trying to pretend you're Niagara Falls? Like, I don't... Oh. Girls shouldn't pee loud because apparently that gets called out and you're not seen very nicely. They also apparently can't talk about their periods in school in Florida, and they cannot fart or poo and should vapor rub on that. I've only been filming for what, like 5 minutes or something, and this is wild. Me trying to bribe the doctor to add more stitches after my wife gives birth. That is not even in any way remotely funny. This video is just going to be filled with so many shocked silences because this one, I'm speechless. The more I think about it, I mean, I know what he meant, but the more it processes in my brain, the worse it gets, and I just need to move on. Sometimes people say things or make jokes or think certain things are appropriate that just make me go, oh my god, please be single. Please do not actually have a wife who's having a child. Please, if you have this attitude or think that this kind of thing is funny, I hope it's not true that you have a wife. Ladies, if you want a cute fuzzy animal to love and look after, like a puppy or a kitten, you want a baby. Stop lying to yourself. It's okay and it's natural. It's also okay and natural to want a cute fuzzy animal to love. Very few women actually want real dogs that you train and discipline properly and weigh more than 50 pounds. Is that trying to imply that there's certain breeds of dogs that women want and don't want, and women don't want larger breeds? I'm very confused by this. Women, if you want a puppy or a kitten, no, you actually want a baby. What bullshit. That's what these videos should just be called. Utter bullshit. Every pothole starts when it is small, after being ran over by different types of cars, and we've got all different types of car emojis. Oh, how inventive. It grows. Now the cars will start avoiding the pothole. This post is not about the pothole. Do you think this post was made by the same guy who made the TikTok about bribing the doctor? Do we think that's what's happening? I'm not actually gonna say what this is about. I feel like most people will get it. This is just very uncomfortable, and it is something that is biologically, physically just not true, but it seems to be a huge trope among some and certain types of men, that it's a thing that happens and it's used to shame women, and it's just gross. I'm a business owner and I refuse to pay menstrual leave. 1, I can't afford it. 2, y'all can control your cycles. Why is there a subcategory of men who think that people can control their periods? I know you can't. No, you don't. You clearly... No. Do it at home and turn it off. Oh, wait, let me just find the off switch. Oh, hello, I'm going to be 5 minutes late for work this morning. I'm just locating the period off switch. Do it at home and turn it off before coming to work. Be a professional no matter how bad the pain is. Okay. Let's take these men, inflict pain upon them that is quite consistent and painful and very distracting and makes them feel unwell, and sit them in a meeting at work and be like, perform, come on, ignore that pain, switch it off. Respect your male co-workers and be nice to customers. This post was the epitome of just digging a deeper and deeper hole with every single sentence, pretty much every single word. This guy was just going deeper into shittery. I would really like, you know those like labour simulator, the labour pain simulators? I wonder if there's one that's period pain simulation. I feel like there is, and I think we should take this guy and hook him up to that, give him a little bit of an upset stomach in some way. That happens for a lot of people, and then just send him off to work and say there is no way you could stop this. You just have to go about your day and deal with it. Go forth and work, good sir, with your pain that is not controllable by you. I mean, because you're hooked up to a machine, clearly someone's in control of your pain. But you cannot switch it off. Just like the people who have periods that cannot be switched off. You can take painkillers, but honestly, like, just, no, don't be a dick. He does not deserve to be a business owner if that's how he's going to treat his employees. Boys want arm candy. What, like candy canes? Jelly tots? Men want someone who isn't on birth control, is loving, graceful, who wants to buy a farm. Who wants to buy a farm? Start homesteading, homeschool the kids, who's obsessed with cows and is dying to make fresh breast milk ice cream. What? Excuse me? This post was weird, and then the last 4 words really took it in a very different direction of strange. I really, really struggle to believe that somebody actually has this belief and didn't post this to be satirical in some kind of way, because it sounds so strange. Like, the beginning bit was stuff I'd heard before, and then suddenly it goes into buying a farm and who's obsessed with cows. Since when has that been any kind of category given on your dating profile? Looking for a woman who is obsessed with cows. I've left the left. As a conservative man, I don't understand how you as a woman, okay, can have any personal opinion. What the Your place is in the kitchen where you belong as the weak gender. You should serve to your husband and keep quiet. As a conservative woman, you should know that loud women are sinful and will burn in hell. That is atrocious, for starters. 2, I feel like the thumbnail, like whatever this was posted on, the image above is a woman on the thumbnail with the text, "I've left the left." And I'm hearing a lot of this from people, like LGBT plus people, women, going, "I've left the left because of X, Y, and Z." And quite a few of the things I've seen is probably just because of what comes up on my feed is to do with them being transphobic. Their other viewpoints are very left, but they're transphobic, so they just want to sell out to be as transphobic as possible. But they're actually kind of going onto a political side and sphere and interacting with people who don't respect them. So you're leaving the left for whatever reason you have to then have this kind of thing said to you by right-wing men. Interesting choice. She shouldn't have gone in the pool when she was on her period, and she should have kept us informed about her cycle so we can avoid this kind of situation. She should have held the blood in and not let it get everywhere. You have to be kidding me, yeah. Are you really this uninformed? She should have held the blood in. Educate yourself on periods, sir. You are a father and failing miserably. Didn't you ever think there was a reason she didn't tell you she was on her period? With how outrageous you have acted, I do not blame her one bit. If you can hold pee in, why can't you hold blood in? It's the same damn thing. Pee and blood. Why don't you cut an artery and then tell me that pee and blood is the same thing? You can go in a pool when you're on your period, but you cannot hold the blood in. It's not like a pee. And also, try holding a pee in forever. They're still very different things, but you're acting like you could just hold your wee in for all eternity, like to see that happen. Why do people not understand periods? And then if you don't understand something and you just can't be asked to learn about it, just don't implement rules regarding it or your opinion and try and dictate what people can and can't do because of something you don't understand. Very odd. Why should girls not eat cabbage? Cabbage contains significant quantities of raffinose, an indigestible sugar. This sugar is a type of complex carbohydrate that passes through your intestines undigested and can cause flatulence. Is this the same person that said that real women don't fart or poo? The trick is to not eat cabbage. Apparently, women shouldn't fart, and therefore they should minimise or completely get rid of their cabbage consumption to take away the possibility of flatulence. Because we all know that cabbage is the only thing that makes you fart and is the only reason you fart. And that's all the bad women's anatomy for today. Some of those, a lot of those, pretty much all of those were absolutely truly atrocious. Like, wow. That was something. Go leave your comments down below of what you think. I will be doing this topic again at some point in the future. And yeah, if you like this video, think about giving it a thumbs up and subscribing if you want to, but no pressure if you don't. And as always, I'll see you next time. Much love. Bye. Did I say thank you for watching? Thank you for watching. Bye.